Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. Skunk River Radio will also be available on Google Assistant in the near future. You can listen to me, Steve Shuttler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010. Vietnam.
Is this thing working?
This is working.
All right.
I just spit a little bit.
That's okay.
Spewing my spew.
Well, that's fine. Oh, yeah, missing a cord. That's neat. How are you doing?
Hey, it's Monday part 2. Welcome to it.
Part 2.
Are there flames? Is this hell?
I was gonna take the blame, but maybe that's where the sulfur smell's coming from.
Oh no, it's definitely you. I heard you earlier. We all heard you yesterday too, by the way.
I don't know what that is even referring to.
Well,
because my chair makes some odd noises.
It does.
It really, really does.
Squeaks and creaks and. Hey, good morning to you, Steve Shuttler and Neil Crott.
Yeah.
Also known as The Haze. When he's on the radio.
Right, when I'm on.
Hey, we're also on-air personalities on Skunk River Radio.
That's right.
The side job of our dreams, Skunk River Radio. Have you tuned in? I hope you have.
I hope you have.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So you made a good point before we went on. You know, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
I have to think back to, nearly 2 years ago when we started Steve Shuttler Media. Things
definitely
didn't go smooth. Things aren't going smooth on Skunk River Radio,
right.
people.
But you know what?
They are right there at the moment. I'm kind of monitoring things. But good Lord. Learning curve.
We're in it. That's just it. We
Thank
can't
you
just...
for the... You're encouraging me this morning, Neil.
Hey, I'm just saying, you can't just turn on a switch and everything's going to be perfect. So
I mean, you should.
Well, you would hope for it.
In theory.
You would hope for it, but everything has got hiccups. And every little thing we do is... Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure we're cursed.
Cursed?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm sure there was...
what?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's something out there that we did wrong. Okay,
no.
maybe it's just me. But
we are angels.
So...
Angels, I tell you.
It's going to be... You know what? A week from now, we're going to laugh at this. I guarantee it.
I tell you what, yesterday at this time, I'm in a much better place today.
Thank God.
I apologize for yesterday. I was in a bad mood. Had a bad attitude about life. I mean, I'm a step above that today. So hopefully today goes a little bit better. Hey.
It will.
Let's thank our sponsors. Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank them for hanging with us. Saw Rick last night at the Sigourney-Keota baseball game. I waved. That was about it. Hi, Rick.
I saw Rick.
I saw him. I did. What? Am I hearing something? Hello. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market in Sigourney. You can go to also shopbrothersmarket.com. You can also get the app. It's a smart way to shop. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and a whole lot more. Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. Thanks, brothers.
Thanks, brothers.
Brother. They should just be Brother Market.
Brother
Hulk Hogan should buy it. Brother.
No, they just need him as a spokesperson.
Yeah.
That's all.
Brother.
Oh, man. Oh,
Shop at Brothers Market, brother.
Can you imagine? Then he could make in-store appearances.
Yeah.
We'd walk in, and I'd be like, Ultimate Warrior was better, and he'd body slam me.
And say, brother. Hey, let's go over to Oski Dental. We thank them for sponsoring our studios. Take it away, whoever. Oh. He's galloping.
Yeah, trying new things. Galloping was all I could come up with this morning.
Did we have a toothy appearance yesterday?
Oh, we did, but boy, he was shut down. He ran out of here because I don't know what got in your Wheaties yesterday, buddy, but you were scaring me. You were scary. Yeah, anyway, stop over at Oski Dental. See, he's doing it again, folks. Schedule your appointment, Dr. Schuster. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file your insurance forms for you. They're nice. They're a lot nicer over there. They're a Delta Dental provider.
Delta Dental.
They're located at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa, Iowa. Give them a call, 641-673-4845. I got to get out of here.
Why don't you trot your happy butt out of here, Toothy?
I'm just
Come on.
leaving.
I want to hear it.
I'm leaving.
I want to hear the trot.
Yep.
Skip. There you go.
I fell.
I need to hear a door shut, too. Oski Dental sponsors our studios. Thanks, Tooth. Thanks, Toothy.
Whatever.
Neil,
Yeah.
get over to the weather lab.
I'm gonna skip with Toothy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Garden Gate bringing you this look at your forecast on your Tuesday. Sunny skies today. High of 81. I like the way the winds died down for the day. Got a little breezy last evening and a little cool, especially if you aren't watching softball. Mostly clear tonight, low around 60. Winds pick up a little. Sunny tomorrow, high of 90.
Ugh.
90.
Ugh.
Oh, there's games tomorrow also. Ugh. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night, low of 66. And a chance of showers on Thursday, possibly thunderstorms even after 1 p.m. Wow. I mean, it could be a rain guzzler. Partly sunny, high near 87 otherwise. Huh? Chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1. Otherwise, partly sunny, 87 for a high. Okay. Well, thank you, Garden Gate.
12:59 on Thursday. Going to be a great day.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Woo! Look out.
Chance of showers and thunderstorms.
Going to be ugly.
That's our weather. Thanks, meteorologist Neil Cratchit.
Yep. No problem.
Cratchit. Also known as the Haze on Skunk River Radio.
Yep.
You can tune in this afternoon for the Haze. Let's see. So, yeah, you talked about the weather last night. You were at a softball game. I was at the Sigourney baseball game. It was chilly.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't planning for that. I mean, somewhat planned, but did not expect it to be that chilly.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
Were you dressed accordingly?
I took a hoodie.
Okay.
Of course, you know, them aluminum bleachers, they get cold.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. And, you know, I mean, yeah, they're cold on the old buttocks. And, I mean, it was just a chilly game. Wasn't what you expected. But, hey, it was a good night for it, too, because 90 degrees, that may not be as much fun either. Sitting through the heat and the sun.
I don't know what I would prefer. I'd probably prefer to be hot than cold. I was cold last night.
Yeah.
I went
Well, you didn't come prepared.
No. Josh and I did the Sigourney Keota baseball game last night, and after about the first inning, I was ready to call it quits. I was cold. I just wore like a regular polo shirt and shorts, and it was windy. It was cloudy. And for June, it was darn chilly.
Yeah.
Rootin' tootin' chilly.
Yeah. That's something you don't expect in June.
No, it is not.
No.
It is not. Hey, coming up tonight, though, we'll be inside. We'll be at the Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa.
Oh.
And it's Tuesday night tune-up night tonight. Oski Pizza Ranch. Be there live and in person. Get some of that chicken, get some of that pizza, and check out the show. We're going to have Kyle Harwood as our guest tonight, and that will be at 7 p.m., so tune in. Watch it live on Facebook or YouTube. You can listen to it in podcast form afterwards. But again, you can be there. That's Kids Night on Tuesday night, so tune in. We thank the Oski Pizza Ranch for being great hosts, and we'll have Safe Grafke as our host of the show.
Oh, yeah. The hostess with the mostest.
Yeah, Safe is the man.
I
He
tell
gets
you
our
what.
guests lined up for us. If I don't, so Kyle Harwood, our guest. He was on last year a time or two. He's a good guy. He's a good guest. So tune in tonight, 7 o'clock from the Oski Pizza Ranch for Tuesday night tune-up. Let's get into our this or that.
Okay.
It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. And Realty. It's Realty. This or that is a cruise vacation or a safari vacation. Or excursion, it says.
Pass.
Yeah.
I mean,
How do you want to die? Drown or get eaten?
You're not necessarily going to die. I guess I would. I don't. I mean, I think a safari would be very cool. Don't get me wrong.
Safari. Whoa.
What is that?
I don't.
I liked it. I mean, a safari, honestly, how cool would it be to see animals up close and personal, except I'll say something stupid or do something stupid, and a tiger will attack me.
Yeah. Well, you can't taunt the tiger.
Right. On a cruise, I'm pretty sure I've never been asked to go on one because I'll, at some point through the cruise, be like, hey, everybody, check it out. And I'll go to the front of the ship and try to hang over it like, what's his face in Titanic? Jack. And then I'll fall and plummet to my death.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm dying. You're right. You're right. These are both. I pass.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be stuck on a ship. That's not for me.
They claim there's just nonstop food, though. Man, I would
the
be
buffet?
in heaven. Whew.
Get all fat and sassy.
Oh, yeah. Sit out on the deck and sun my fatness.
Does the sun actually penetrate the fur?
Believe it or not, it does.
Okay.
Yes. Some spots.
Well, good.
Some are worse than others.
Good to hear. Question of the day. That's something on my tongue.
No.
Question of the day is sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. Do you still have a landline telephone?
No.
I do here at the studio.
Yep.
Otherwise, no. We finally got rid of ours here about a year ago at home. So, don't need it. Don't use it. It's just for scams and
I don't
political
know.
phone calls.
I don't know. Get about as many of those on my cell phone now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sad thing.
Your phone kind of, at least mine, naturally tells you that it's a scam.
Potential scam.
Yes, potential scam.
But yes, no. The landline, well, and of course, used to have it just like, well, we can't get rid of it, type of thing if you had like a fax machine or something like that. But
yeah, I mean, businesses are kind of stuck with landlines.
Definitely. And there's something to be said. I will say this. If I knew I was going into a long, lengthy conversation, I missed the landline because I can put the receiver up against my ear and my shoulder, and quite frankly, the sound's always good. You're not cutting in and out.
True.
So, I don't know. It's got its place.
I was between Sigourney and Washington the other day, and it was literally impossible to have a phone conversation on my phone. I've got U.S. Cellular.
Right.
Couldn't do it.
Yep.
Kept dropping. I'd talk for like 30 seconds, and it would drop. So, anyway.
Drop call.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like
Our question of the day goes up at noon on Facebook. Our tournament that's happening right now. We've got 1980s Saturday morning cartoons going on for this month of June. And sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. Smurfs versus Thundercats.
No competition. It'll be the Smurfs.
Smurfs are winning.
I can imagine.
I know you like the Thundercats.
Oh, yeah. but I'm sure the Smurfs will just absolutely annihilate them.
I'm not really, like I've told you before, I'm not all that familiar with Thundercats for some reason.
It wasn't very popular.
I mean, it was popular enough
right
to get on this list.
But, I mean, it wasn't. It was no Smurfs. It was no...
It looks like it was kind of trying to be He-Man-ish.
Yeah, like a play off of them, and it was... I don't know. It was probably stupid if I watched it now, but as a kid, it was cool.
So what? They were all like
I'm trying to remember
people?
because I'm getting it confused with another cartoon. Thundercats were just the people, because then there was a Voltron, I think, cartoon, and they got in these whatever robotic deals that looked like cats, and then they would all come together and make one big robot. So that was
Transformer Cats.
Yeah, I mean, it was. So I'm really confused at which one was better, or if either one of them was good. I don't know.
Right. Well, we got the Smurfs.
Yeah.
And Thundercats going at it. Get your votes in till 6 p.m. Find that post that went up at 6 p.m. last night. Votes count till 6 p.m. tonight. So far, we have He-Man versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming up in the second round. Chippendale Rescue Rangers against the Real Ghostbusters. Care Bears looks like they're going to be going against the Smurfs.
Boy, that's going to be a tough one.
And then you got DuckTales, which will go against the winner of Bugs Bunny versus Dungeons and Dragons. That'll be Bugs Bunny.
Oh, yeah. Better be.
So, I'm guessing it'll be the Turtles against the Smurfs in the final four.
Yeah.
I guess the Chippendale Rescue Rangers, maybe?
Well, I would think.
Bugs Bunny, I would guess, would beat DuckTales.
I would like to say early on here, Bugs Bunny's going to take it all, but I'm really afraid of them shellback turtles.
Yeah. Or, I mean, the Smurfs.
Yeah, true. They could pull it out.
Smurfs could do it, too.
Everybody knows the Smurfs, even if you didn't watch them.
Yeah. Papa Smurf. I bet you like... What was the girl's name?
I can't remember. Why can't I remember? She was hot.
Hottie Smurf?
Hottie Smurf. What was her name?
I can't remember her name. And then there's that nasty old Gargamel.
Yeah.
So Smurfs against the Thundercats. Get your votes in till 6 p.m. this evening. Right now, the Smurfs are ahead. All right. Hey, let's take a look at stuff on this date in history. It is June 10th. We are into double digits as far as days go.
Whoa.
For June. Getting close to the 4th of July already.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe that? On this date in history, sorry, I haven't had time to go through things again today. I totally planned on it. Things were going so smooth here at the studios till about 6:30 this morning. And then I was like, I'm going to have plenty of time to do. I thought I'd go out, jog a mile or two,
Really?
come back, and
Wow.
that didn't happen.
Well, you'll have that.
Skunk River Radio, I tell you. On this date in 1639, the very first American log cabin was built
How did they... What?
in Wilmington, Delaware. 1639.
How do they know that?
Log cabin. American log cabin.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
Whoa.
the one in Czechoslovakia
Okay, that makes more sense.
had been built the previous year.
Gotcha.
1793, Philadelphia stopped being the U.S. capital when all the federal government offices moved to Washington, D.C.
I vaguely remember that part of history class.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
B.
Let's see here. On this date, 1869, very first shipment of frozen beef arrived in New Orleans.
Really?
Yep.
That's sort of cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
On this date in 1943, the ballpoint pen was invented.
Oh.
A guy in Hungary, Laszlo Biro of Budapest, invented the ballpoint pen. 1977, Apple introduced the very first Apple II computer. 1977. And then on this date in 1989, the Reverend Jerry Falwell announced the disbanding of the Moral Majority. I guess, was that like a kind of a watchdog group or something?
I don't really know.
The Moral Majority. That sounds like a pro wrestling group or something.
Yeah.
Like some uppity uppity people that are against anything bad. We are the moral majority.
Yeah, that's sort of moral majority. Pops right up there. Look at it. It was a prominent American political organization founded in 1979 by Jerry Falwell. It was a grassroots of evangelical Christian movement that focused on political advocacy centered on issues like pro-life, pro-family, pro-morality, pro-American values, pro-wrestling. The group aimed to mobilize... The group aimed to mobilize religious voters and influence political discourse, particularly in the 80s.
All right.
Gaining considerable attention for its role in Ronald Reagan's election.
Smurfette.
Smurfette, thank you.
Squirrel.
No, that's great. Smurfette.
So actually, all right, before we jump back into Smurfette, not that, no, never mind. The moral majority actually sound like it was a pretty decent group. It wasn't like they were so much against things, they were just for good things.
Sure.
But it only lasted 10 years, so.
Yeah. It championed issues. Oh, yeah. Which it would still stir up a lot of controversy today. So I'm not even going to go there.
Oh.
You know.
We like controversy. We like controversial things like Smurfette.
Smurfette.
Why didn't she have like a name? And was she the only girl Smurf?
Yes. I think I do remember part of that.
So she's the only one that could have Smurf babies.
I don't think it was possible because wasn't nobody touching Smurfette. I mean, Papa Smurf put an end to that right there.
So how did the Smurfs reproduce?
See, I think Smurfette was actually, correct me if I'm wrong. I think she was created by Gargamel. I'm just saying. Hang on. So maybe
Smurfs like hatched?
Yes,
Did they just appear out of the air?
Yeah, one day you're walking along in the
Boing.
forest and it's like, boom. The Smurfs franchise. Smurfette is the only female Smurf and was initially created by Gargamel.
Oh.
He made her from clay with the intention of using her to control or infiltrate the Smurf village. Later, Papa Smurf intervened and formed her into a true Smurf.
Oh.
Yes.
So then ask Google how Smurfs reproduce. I want to know. You only have one girl.
Here it is. It was the first one that popped up. Exact method of Smurf reproduction isn't explicitly stated in the source material. However, common theories and fan interpretations suggest a few possibilities. Stork delivery. Mushroom appearance. They're found under mushrooms after a rainy day.
Oh.
What? Cloning/egg sac. 100 years. That's stupid. Magical creation. And
Probably
what's this? Mammalian reproduction. Some argue that Smurfs are mammals and reproduce like other animals, citing Papa Smurf's beard as evidence.
Huh.
I'm gonna go with they're found under mushrooms.
Yes. After a rainy day.
Yeah.
The moisture, humidity.
Right. But just imagine being, I mean, it seemed like to me, I don't remember exactly, wasn't there like hundreds of Smurfs?
Oh, there's a bunch of them for sure. Yeah.
And only one chick?
I know.
Ow.
What's going on there?
Wow.
By the way, Stacey Arduzer's in the comments. She says Sassette Smurf came later.
Oh, Sassette.
With other Smurflings.
What? A bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah.
How do you know this stuff?
Things were popping in Smurfville.
Popping. Oh, there's Sassette. Look at her. She's got orange hair. Huh. Okay.
So there's that. I'm glad we could talk this out.
Right.
About the Smurfs. Today on the National Day calendar, it's National Frosted Cookie Day.
Yummy.
Count me in.
Mm-hmm.
It's National Egg Roll Day.
Yeah.
You like egg rolls?
Yeah.
Why did I say it that way? Egg roll
Because you
day.
don't like them.
I was talking like it was like eggs that were rolling. It's Egg Roll Day. It's egg roll. You have to
Let
say
me
quick.
see your egg roll.
Egg
to
rolls.
the left.
No, thank you.
To the left. Ow.
It's National Herbs and Spices Day.
So hats off
I
to
was
everybody
just
out there
being
named
silly.
Herb.
And Spice.
Or if you were like my dad, he never could pronounce the H, even if he tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even if if your name was Herb, it came out as Herb. It was weird. Hey, Herb.
Oh,
Ooh.
Wayne.
Herb.
Wayne the Train. National Herbs and Spices Day.
What?
Wayne.
Wow.
I always call it, there's this basketball player.
Yeah?
Back in the day, late 80s, early 90s, that was the L Train.
Oh.
And so I always just called him Wayne the Train. I don't know. What else is going on? National Black Cow Day.
Yeah.
Black cows matter.
No, you're totally wrong on that.
Black cows don't matter?
No. What's a black cow? Hey, let's just wait. See
Cow
if
that's black?
No. What are they referring to as National Black Cow Day?
I don't know.
Maybe a purple cow. Maybe. What? Do you want to know?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Root beer floats.
Black cows
Uh-huh.
are root beer floats.
Yes. Root beer floats are bubbly, creamy delights. We know that. Blah, blah, blah. Where is that? Celebrate. Blah, blah, blah. Where is it? Stop moving on me. For those that don't know, the black cow is another name for a root beer float. That's what they were called before root beer floats, apparently. Yeah. See,
I mean, root beer float is a little bit more... It's a better description of what you're having.
Yeah. But
Let's go up to Walker drive-thru
yeah.
on Thursday and say, give me a black cow.
Right. See, when I was a kid, then we'd always... I remember calling them root beer floats, but I remember purple floats, or purple cows, or red cows, because you'd use strawberry pop. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. Black Cow Day is root beer float day.
Okay.
There you go.
It actually is? That's what they're talking... All right.
Yep. That's it.
See, I would have had no idea.
That's why I'm here.
That is
the one
is.
and only reason, to look good and give you information like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, maybe this has some other meaning. National Iced Tea Day.
No.
Is there anything else?
That just is for iced tea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Nope, plain and simple. I already read it. Just wanted to make sure.
And because it was created on this date way back when, it's National Ballpoint Pen Day. Because of that guy from Budapest.
Yeah. Huzupuluba, I think was his name. It's also National Call Your Doctor Day. Why am I trying to do this without my glasses? Yeah, Call Your Doctor Day.
Why?
Is
there something wrong with me?
Yeah, do what you can to prevent diseases and catch any warning signs or symptoms early by calling your doctor. Or just give him a call to say thank you.
Huh.
National Bedbug Prevention Day. World Pet Memorial Day. Oh, it's National Bay Day. B-A-E.
Bay.
Bay.
Hey, Bay.
Happy Bay Day, buddy. National Talk Slow Day.
Oh.
And I think that's about it. So there's your days. You ever thought about some words would be funny? Oh, spoken slower. I'm not going to use them now. But,
like what words?
I don't know.
Come on in. Come on in, Gary. We're having a good time.
Hippopotamus. Try saying that
word.
See, it's funny. It's funny. It's Talk Slow Day. National Talk Slow Day.
Oh,
yeah, yes, it's National Talk Slow Day.
How do you actually get a day?
You're talking too fast. We can't understand you.
We don't know what you're saying because you are way too fast.
Before we bring Gary on the screen, we're going to take a commercial break. And then we'll be back with Gary Iosbaker from KCED right after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more, plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint.
Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
And we thank all of our sponsors here on Just Another Morning Show on Steve Shetler Media. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headline sponsor, and Oski Dental brings us our studios. We are live and local on the square in downtown Sigourney, right above Barnwired. And we do welcome in our guest for today. It's a Tuesday, which generally means we have Gary from KCED hanging out with us on Tuesday mornings at about this time. Gary, how you doing today?
Doing great, guys. How are you?
Doing
Fantastic.
all right. What's going on? It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen you. I know the farmers market started up last Wednesday. How'd the opening farmers market go?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
When I as they were setting up, and particularly at opening time, you look out across. I thought it was a fantastic opening. The music was great. We had a terrific selection of goods, I think, and we were even missing a few vendors that we're expecting this coming week. So I think it's going to be a great season. I really do.
Yeah,
we even had produce.
That's what I stopped over there briefly before I had to head to a softball game and was just blown away at the produce already that was out there, and so much of it.
Yes.
I mean, it was just a really great setup that everybody had there, and I thought it looked like it went well.
Terrific opener. Opener. So come back on tomorrow night.
Yeah,
I think local celebrity Greg Pfeiffer is going to be out playing music, and I think it's going to be even better than last week.
And Sweet and Saucy Barbecue. That's the food truck?
That's the food truck, yes.
Okay. Got some good food.
And the week after that, I think we got mini donuts, which are always a hit.
Yeah. The Lovely's Delicious Mini Donuts. And music from Curtis. That was me putting Curtis and Marshall together. Yes. Curtis Marshall, or as his friends call him, Curtis Marshall.
Only his close friends, I think.
Coming up on June 18th. June 25th, Country Corner with the food. And Brooklyn Fogel, which...
Has Brooklyn been to the farmers market before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Who is Brooklyn Fogel?
I was just curious because I know there was some artists up here last year, and it's just so fun to see people you've never seen before. We've had a few out here on the square that have actually been on the music showcase on Fridays, and I saw a couple of them last summer, but I was just curious if Brooklyn was one of those that were there last year. I do have one thing to say, though. You're going to give Greg a bigger head than he probably needs by saying local celebrity.
I'm sorry about that.
Greg Pfeiffer he'll run with that.
And he plays kind of a mix of like kind of oldies type stuff.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He keeps the crowd really involved.
He does. I like listening to him play.
And, of course, Farmers Market and Courtyard Concerts Wednesdays through basically the end of September 24th. And that's from 4 to 7 p.m. each Wednesday on the north side of the Sigourney Square. So put that on your calendar. Good stuff.
Please do. Come up and listen.
Yeah. And
buy a few things while you're here.
Yeah, lots of different vendors. And do you know any of the vendors off the top of your head? I'll put you on the spot.
Like you do that to me every week.
I'm really good at doing that.
Every week you do that to me. You ask me questions about things, and I never know the answers.
I would help you with a couple of them, but I can't remember their names.
What you need, we need Holly to come up here.
Right.
We need Holly to come up here.
Is she scared of us? Come on, Holly.
Come on.
We're calling you.
It's not as bad as it looks.
It isn't.
I really hope she's listening because she does need to come up here.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do.
Gary. It's not like you would put her on the spot by herself.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
There you go.
I'll stand right behind her.
Right behind the screen.
And shove her onto the screen.
Right.
It'll be fun. We'll do it next week. How's that sound?
There you go.
Okay.
So Farmers Market on Wednesday nights. So what else we got going on with KCED?
Big news was 2 weeks ago we had our fundraiser for the Child Care Network in Kyoto. We held the event at Lagos Acres. We had about 37 people, I believe, in attendance by my count, plus or minus one because it was a hurried count. I thought it was a great event. Got lots of interaction. It's clearly an issue that people really understand the importance of. We got lots of Q&A afterwards. You know, sometimes after a fundraiser, you just kind of watch and you see, is everybody going to run for the door, or are they actually going to sit and talk and be engaged? And it was the latter.
Good.
I couldn't be happier with the outcome. We raised about $3,000 day of.
Great.
So we are on our way. We've got a big goal. We need to raise about $140,000 to get things launched. The money that we're raising locally, we want to use primarily for wage augmentation so that we can increase the amount of money that the hourly wage for the caregivers so that we can attract and keep the high-quality caregivers that we think are essential. And then we're applying for a number of grants in the area to help us with our startup costs and to get rolling. And so that's underway. So it's a very busy summer we've got laid out ahead of us. Our original goal was to see if we could open on in August. That was kind of a goal that was set for us. I don't know if we're going to make that, but we're going to take a shot. We're going to give it our best go because the need is so acute.
Oh yeah.
It's just amazing. I say that every week when I'm here. I don't think I can repeat it often enough. It's just something, and it's a key. It's really a key element of economic development and economic growth, right? We have an exodus, albeit slow but steady, of young families leaving the county. Population's declining. We need to turn that around. We really do. I feel strongly about it because I really love Keokuk County and I love the communities that that make it up. But we're losing about 10 or 12 people a year, at least, sometimes more. If we could bring in and keep 5 young families, we could turn that around. And if we can do that every year, we can reverse the declining population, which over time is going to improve the economy for everybody. So that's what this is all about. It's one facet of a larger strategy.
Okay.
That's very cool.
You're talking about the Kyoto Golf Course Country Club. I need to remember how to say that. Lagos. You look at it, and I always want to say like Lagos. Lagos.
For most of my life, I've just said that golf course over in Kyoto.
The Kyoto golf course.
Because I don't want to say it wrong.
Lagos.
I just love the legacy. The world champion percher and stallion. I think that's just a cool story.
I don't know that story, actually.
The Singmaster family, as I understand it, now we need somebody who really knows the local history, but my understanding, Singmaster family was well known for importing Percheron horses from Europe. The elder Singmaster would go overseas and buy them, bring them back, and he had at least one world champion stallion I don't remember the year, but I've seen photographs, and it's an amazing animal.
And there's several homes over there that are related to the Sing Masters.
Yes, in fact, did they turn one of them into a? Can you go in? Is it like a museum? I
don't know.
See, now I'm starting to expose my ignorance.
Personally, I know someone that actually lives in a Sing Master home there.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
It is. But I wish you guys would stop running me up these blind alleys where I don't know
no
what
problem.
I'm talking about.
Well, it's our specialty.
Maybe we should.
It is.
We do it with everybody.
Right.
Do you really? Alone. Yeah. Okay. So I don't feel so bad then.
Also, we are basically a month away to the car show. Let's bring that graphic up on the screen.
Yes.
The Sigourney Car Show coming up on Saturday, July 12th. That's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the square here in Sigourney. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, golf carts. Those are all invited to be a part of this, and I'll let you tell us more about it, Gary.
Even if you've just got a car you're just really proud of. I met a really nice couple last year who I think they had a Pacer, and they brought it around. It was in really good condition.
Yeah.
And it was the car that they used to go out on dates in 40 years ago when they were. And so people just bring in automobiles that they just love. Doesn't have to be beautifully restored. Some of them are not, but it's just a fun day.
That's the best part about car shows.
It is.
It's just, it brings out all kinds of different people. And, it's a good time. I love going to car shows.
Yep.
So looking forward to it.
Get your picture of your car in front of the fountain, Sigourney Fountain.
Yep.
So make a day of it. Bring a lawn chair or two or three and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And how do people, if somebody's watching this, they're like, I got to get registered for that. How do they go about doing that?
It's out there on our Facebook page and on our website, KCEDiowa.org or Keokuk County Economic Development on Facebook. Go out there, you'll see the registration forms, and you can be a part of the gala event.
There you go.
Is it too late for businesses to sponsor if they want to sponsor anything?
No.
Can they just write you a blank check and say here?
We prefer that.
We prefer that.
Yes.
Or if they have somebody has a pile of cash at home and they want to throw it in a bag.
We'll accept cash grudgingly. Yes.
You hate to, but I mean,
yes,
you would. Right.
We like to try to accommodate people, if we can.
Exactly.
I know Steve Shetler Media is going to be a proud sponsor of the car show.
And thank you for that, by the way. You guys are always stalwart sponsors of everything that we do, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, trying to keep things fun here in Sigourney. Sigourney Car Show on Saturday, July 12th. Should be a lot of fun. Fingers crossed for beautiful weather on that day. Now, all right, let's take a Debbie Downer look at if it's raining or something, what happens with the car show?
Bring an umbrella.
All right.
Yep, absolutely.
It's still happening.
I was going to say, I've been to a lot of car shows that you get wet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it is.
Unless it's like lightning striking.
Sure. Something severe.
Maybe
something
the windows
severe.
on the cars won't be down and hoods won't all be up, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it. That's part of the fun.
Yes.
Anything else coming up?
No, but I really like how you've subtly worked in the advertisements, and you're not asking me the questions anymore. You're actually reading them off. I think that's really cool. Thank you.
Well, I want to spare you all those boring details, Gary.
Yeah, I'm a big picture kind of guy, and
that's what I do. I'm an advertiser. I like to do that. So, again, let's bring it back up on the screen. Sigourney Car Show is Saturday, July 12th. Put that on your calendar. The Farmers Market Courtyard Concerts going on Wednesdays through September. Next one is tomorrow night. Again, tomorrow night, Sweet and Saucy Barbecue is the food truck, and Greg Pfeiffer is the entertainment. So that's from 4 to 7, north side of the Sigourney Square.
Local celebrity, Greg Pfeiffer.
Yes, local
did it
celebrity.
Again.
Yeah. Superstar.
He did it again.
Before you get out of here, Gary, we got to run our stuff by you.
Uh-oh.
Our daily stuff. Let's see here. Today's this or that. Do you prefer a cruise or a safari? Have you done either?
I've done a cruise. I've never done a safari. I would really like to. Everybody that I know has ever been on safari has just loved it. Okay. So, safari.
Does the threat of being attacked by an animal scare you at all?
Well, yeah.
Is that part of why you'd want to go? Just for the thrill
No,
of the safari?
no. I'm all about looking through the window. You know, I don't want to be.
I want one of those open cart type things that the tigers can just come up and just rub up against you like.
You seen a tiger up close?
No, but believe me, I'm sure they can smell me out. They'll be like, fear.
Yeah, smell the fear. Question of the day: do you still have a landline telephone?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm all about mobile.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we were saying basically, I mean, obviously some people still have a landline phone at home, but probably businesses would have the majority of landlines anymore.
I would imagine so. Businesses and older
right
demographics.
Yeah,
exactly. But
and then finally, I know you probably don't care about this one. Cartoons, 1980s cartoons. We have the Smurfs versus Thundercats.
Why did you look at me, Gary? Like, what is happening right now?
I mean, you've heard of
I'm
the
vaguely
Smurfs,
aware of
right?
both. I've heard of Smurfs. They're much better known.
Right.
I'd have to go with Smurfs just out of familiarity.
I think that's right.
And most everybody is in the voting on this one so far. Votes count till 6 p.m. on my Facebook page, so get your votes in. Vote along with Gary with the Smurfs, or go with Neil. He's a Thundercat guy.
Just because I remember it. I don't remember if it was good.
I kind of remember
watched
it
that much, but I just remember it. So.
Thundercats.
I kind of remember it.
Yeah, I do know. Right when you came in, we were talking about the national days. And one more question: it's also National Black Cow Day.
Black Cow Day.
Yes, but it's not the animal, the cow. So do you know what a black cow refers to?
Firework.
Nope.
That's a black cat. Really?
Yeah.
That's another name for a root beer float?
Look at me. I knew this
I didn't
as
know
a kid.
that either.
Yeah, it's a popular ice cream float, essentially a root beer float or soda with vanilla ice cream.
A black cow?
Yes.
Okay. That made it worth coming up
there
here.
You go.
It really did.
Thank you.
That sounds like something from Wisconsin. Don't they have that one something spotted? They have spotted cow beer in Wisconsin, I think. Maybe black cows.
Yeah. As a kid, I remember
Have you heard
it.
of spotted cow beer?
No.
It's a thing in Wisconsin. People go out of their way to get it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just remember the next time you have a root beer float.
Yes,
you'll be
black
like,
cow.
This is a black cow. Don't say that in public out loud.
Black cow, everybody.
Maybe that will get you in trouble. I don't know. But
no, I think it's cool. I love trivia information.
There you go.
Like that.
If there's anything I can do, it's that.
That's Gary Iosbaker from Keokuk County Economic Development. Gary, maybe put a plug in one more time for the website and any social media.
KCEDiowa.org is our website, and Keokuk County Economic Development on Facebook, or Keokuk County Child Care Network on Facebook.
All right. Check those out. We thank Gary for coming in. Let's take a break. We'll have more with Just Another Morning Show after this.
We're always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile, we believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Keota Veterinary Clinic. We're a small town clinic that offers the advantages of modern veterinary technology. Our treatment experience ranges from animals as small as hamsters and as large as draft horses. Whether it's routine vaccinations or a complex medical problem, we're here for you and the animals you care about. Find Keota Veterinary Clinic at 102 East Broadway in Keota. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4:30. Keota Veterinary Clinic, where hometown values meet modern medicine.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Hey, we thank our sponsors on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headliner. Oski Dental sponsors our studios, where not only is the Steve Shetler Media stuff going on here, this is just kind of on top of my mind right now. Skunk River Radio is also broadcasting. We are broadcasting worldwide on Skunk River Radio from the Oski Dental Studios.
Yes.
So, yeah, if you want to listen to some radio this morning, it's on. Magically, I am on both at the moment.
I know that's hard to understand. For some.
I'm looking at the radio station right now. It's not a commercial break right now. So, and I talked right before that because I timed it just right.
Right.
We went
so
to a commercial break here.
And then come back here.
Talked on the radio station. Now we're back.
That was good timing.
So every once in a while, the radio station just likes to stop. Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just stop. Anyway, SkunkRiverRadio.com. Download the app on the Apple Store, soon on Google Play Store.
I keep looking just to see if it's on there yet.
Looking. It's also, where's it at? On Alexa.
Yep.
If you want to listen to Skunk River. All right, so the key is, Alexa's a little bit more confusing. You have to say, Alexa, and maybe I'm turning on your Alexa right now at home.
Do it.
Alexa, listen to Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. All right, did your Alexa just beep and say...
I don't know, what just vibrated?
Maybe your phone is listening to me. But if you do that with Alexa, say play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn, that's how you do it. If you just say play Skunk River Radio, it goes to some weird song.
Huh. Oh, really?
Yeah. Play some weird like rap type song. So you need to say, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. Make sure you do that. That'll bring Skunk River Radio up on your Alexa. Again, still in the works with getting it on the Hey Google, the Google Assistant speakers. So
sure,
technology people, technology's driving me crazy.
It's gonna work out.
It's gonna, but it's driving me crazy.
I know.
It always drives me crazy.
It's
just not right now. I mean, the radio station was driving me crazy this morning, but then when we were going on for this stuff was driving me crazy.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Although I'm to the point now, thankfully, where I kind of understand how to fix the problems on Steve Shetler Media for the most part. I can figure it out or do some workaround or something. The radio station not quite there yet.
Give it some time. It's all gonna.
Patrick says I did activate his Alexa, so
awesome.
Maybe you've got Skunk River Radio on in the background.
That's so
now.
cool,
Patrick.
Speaking of that, shout out to Nathan and everybody. But
yeah,
Nathan,
we haven't gotten to
morning,
the comments
dude.
yet.
Good morning.
We'll get to that here shortly. But yeah, thanks to everybody for tuning in and watching our show and or listening to Skunk River Radio. Appreciate that. Let's go to some things you need to know. Whoa. All right, things you need to know. I did not have time to go through these things this morning. Usually I'm a little bit selective of what we talk about, but we're just going to go through whatever's in front of me.
Do it.
Wu-Tang Clan.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
Wu-Tang.
The Wu-Tang Clan kicked off their final farewell tour. Well, I mean, aren't those final and farewell? Don't you just need one of those? It's either you could say the final tour or the farewell tour. Why do you need to say? Because was there more than one farewell tour?
Hey, maybe there's more than one Wu-Tang gang. I don't know. I used to be in the Wu-Tang gang.
This is their final farewell tour.
Oh, good.
It kicks off in Baltimore over the weekend. They've got 27 shows coming up as the 10-person group makes their way across North America. Love it.
Love it.
Part of the clan, yo.
Oh,
the
boy.
The Wu-Tang Clan. I'm not a part of the clan.
Whoa, dude.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Woohoo.
I got myself in trouble there.
Wu-Tang.
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 I like Tang.
I love Tang.
My grandma always had Tang.
But see, they made the best Tang. We didn't know back then the sugar was not great for you. Because there is no way they changed Tang that much. It's the extra cup of sugar they put in there. Man, I mean, I liked my Tang gritty.
Tang.
Yes, I love Tang.
Sad news, Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone.
Oh.
Dead. 82.
Poor Sly.
No more. I'm sure Sly and the Family Stone will continue touring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then in 20 years, we'll have a final farewell.
Yeah. The final farewell. Not the first farewell or the second one, the final farewell.
No.
See here, Pippa Scott.
Who?
Pippa.
Oh.
Pippa Scott, who played one of abducted daughters alongside Natalie Wood in John Ford's The Searchers. That person. That Pippa.
Oh.
And the secretary of Rosalind Russell's title character in Auntie Mame is dead. Wow. If I had read through this, this is one story that wouldn't have made it. Pippa Scott, dead. She's 90.
You were hoping by the end of it would all come together and make sense.
Yep.
And it just got worse.
It's just like, who cares? Nope, still don't care, and I really don't care. R.I.P. to Pippa. Pippa and Sly. Goners. 2 masked men broke into Macklemore's Seattle home early Saturday morning. They sprayed the nanny with bear spray. Take that, nanny.
Wow.
And stole thousands of dollars of valuables while 3 children were in the home.
Oh, no.
So
why would they spray her with bear spray? Was she big?
They're like, bear! Bear! Oh. We broke into the house and there's a bear in here. Who knew?
Oh.
Ding dong. Ooh. Yesterday, a judge dismissed Justin Baldoni's $400 million complaint against Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds in that ongoing dispute.
Cool.
So, yeah,
good.
That. Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Discovery going to be split into 2 companies next year. Streaming and studios division that will include Warner Brothers TV, Motion Pictures, HBO and HBO Max, as well as their film and television libraries. Now, the Global Networks company will include CNN, TNT Sports in the U.S., and Discovery, also some channels across Europe, digital products such as Discovery Streaming Service and Bleacher Report. So basically Warner Brothers splitting in 2. Why? I don't know. Obviously it has to do with money.
Oh, yeah.
Some reason or other.
Right.
Yeah. If you want, they own TBS, TNT, all CNN, all that stuff, Discovery Channel. Rod Stewart, have I told you late? I can't do it, otherwise I'll start coughing. That I love you. Rod Stewart continues to cancel and reschedule concerts coming up in this month, June, as he slowly recovers from a bad bout with the flu.
I didn't know what you were saying there. When you said bout, I thought you were leading into bowel.
Bad
bowel syndrome or something.
I mean, the flu and the bowels kind of
right.
They can go together.
Oh yeah, been there, done that. Woo.
Let's see here. Fun surprise guest at the Bruce Springsteen concert at Liverpool's Anfield Stadium on Saturday. None other than Sir Paul McCartney, who came out, teamed up with the Boss to sing "Can't Buy Me Love" in Kansas City. I know "Can't Buy Me Love." I don't know the song "Kansas City."
Must be a Bruce song.
Berlin is Bruce's next stop coming up tomorrow night. So, there you go with that. Let's go to the Beeb. Fans of Justin and Hailey Bieber are expressing concern over her social media post where she said lemon drop martinis and therapy all summer long. She later removed the words "and therapy."
What? Why does that bother people? What?
Who cares?
Your last name is Bieber. Yeah. I mean, that should be what you're worried about.
Yeah.
Bieber. Hi, Mrs. Bieber.
I mean, therapy just kind of goes along with being a celebrity, doesn't it?
Yeah. And your last name is Bieber.
Bieber. Leave it to Bieber. Didn't we run into somebody here recently that said they were a believer?
Yeah.
Who?
What's her name with the Jace race?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenna.
Yes, thank you.
Hibbler.
She was a believer.
She believes. Vince Gill going to be doing a residency in Nashville starting in August.
Really?
He'll be performing at the Ryman Auditorium, original home of the Grand Ole Opry. So Vince Gill, he's doing some stuff with the Eagles, doing his solo stuff, and you're going to hear plenty of Vince.
Yeah.
I got to save this story. I got to use this on Skunk River Radio later. So Vince Gill, mark that down. Got to save these country music stories.
Right.
Vince Gill, of course, a big artist on Skunk River Radio, which David Kirsch is playing on there right now. If I Never Stop Loving You. So look for that. And Vince Gill coming up. Oh, okay. Terry Moran, this is a funny story, I think. Terry Moran, a senior national correspondent for ABC News, who was actually chosen earlier this year to interview President Trump, has been suspended over a controversial social media post that he had made. So, letting his personal opinions be known about the things, and of course, his opinions lean one way.
Oh yeah.
An invasive species first discovered in Georgia and now spreading in the U.S. Asian needle ants.
Oh, I hate the needle ants.
Do you really?
Yeah. They're like needles.
They are very needly. For some, all right.
Oh, great.
So,
I probably
for
should've.
some, the stings can be life-threatening.
Oh.
From a needle ant. For others, it's an unusual pain that can come and go for hours. Well, that's annoying.
Wow.
They're found as far north as Connecticut, as far south as Florida, as well as in Wisconsin and Washington. And there are reports that they've showed up in Texas. Uh-oh, look out.
What?
Look out for those needle ants. You can get more information and check out antmaps.org. If you're really bored with life, antmaps.org, that shows you evidently where the Asian needle ants are located. So stay away from Iowa, you nasty needle ants. Are you looking that up?
Yep. Gotta see. I gotta see it.
Where are the needle ants located? Give me the up-to-date.
Come on. Ant Maps is a very slow
Ant
loading.
Maps.
Whoa, it starts with the whole entire world.
Okay.
Now we got to dive in deeper. Oh my gosh. There's 116 native species in Iowa alone.
How many?
116 different
Ants?
species of ants. The Aphelagastafova, the Avalagaska. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What?
There are
What's
all
happening?
sorts of weird names.
Are we all going to die?
Lucius. That's weird. Polygrus. Yeah, these. I'm never looking at this website again.
Okay.
That was horrible. I'm scared of ants now.
And then one more death to report on things you need to know. Some best-selling author, some guy named Frederick Forsyth.
Oh.
He wrote The Day of the Jackal, The Odessa File, and The Dogs of War. He dead. Age 86. So.
Okay.
R.I.P. to Fred. Freddie.
Fredster.
Oh, Fredalamoo. Let's see here. Some food news. We talked about this yesterday. The Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning Peaches and Cream Soda at KFC. Look for that. Blue Raspberry Pop-Tarts coming back after 6 years being gone.
Oh.
I
love blue raspberry
Pop-Tart.
Is
That
blue
sounds
raspberry
good.
a real thing or just something we've made up?
What's that?
Is blue raspberry a real thing or is it just a flavor we've made up?
I don't know.
I don't either.
But it sounds good.
I mean, have you ever had a blue raspberry off the vine?
No, generally they're purplish, aren't they?
I think.
Dark purple. Raspberry. Raspberry. Also available in stores and food news, some Selena Gomez Oreos. A limited edition that includes a layer of chocolate and cinnamon flavor cream atop a layer of sweetened condensed milk flavor cream with cinnamon sugar inclusions sandwiched between two chocolate cinnamon flavored wafers. That's a lot to take in.
What?
Selena Gomez Oreos. Look for those. Know what Oreos I had?
What?
Stacy knows I have a weakness for Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
She brought home I think they're like either s'more. I think maybe s'mores.
Yeah.
Oreos. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes to that.
See, I've got a package of lemon Oreos that I have not tore into
I've
yet.
had some of those
They
before.
sound delicious, but
yeah.
I'm starting to get to the point of I know now why you like the golden Oreos better. I don't know what it is about them things.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now,
The
get those
s'mores are where it's at.
Oreos.
I don't know. I'm thinking of Selena
S'moreos
Gomez
is what
Oreo
they
would be
should
the
be
place
called.
to go.
What's that?
I'm thinking of Selena Gomez Oreo. That's.
Oh boy!
By the way, blue raspberry is not a real flavor.
It's just made up.
It's manufactured because people like it.
It's got blue dye 92 in it.
Yep.
That's killing everybody.
Yep.
I made that up. By the way.
No, but you're probably not too far off.
Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible question. It's like I was drinking my own Tang. It's Gatorade Zero.
It's
orange.
not the same.
Today's impossible question: which beans did the Mexicans use as payment for goods and services?
Huh?
I don't know when this was a thing. This is just the way the question is presented. Which beans did the Mexicans? That's what it says. I don't know why. Why doesn't it say when? Why? Give me a time frame on this. And why are they the Mexicans? Which beans? Why doesn't it just say which beans did Mexicans use?
Because it's the Mexicans.
The Mexicans
dude.
as payment for goods and services. What kind of beans? So think about that. Good. Let's go to the comments. Good morning, Bubby. Saw Bubby last night at the Keota Sigourney game. Good to see. Always good to see Bubby. Bubby's everywhere in Keota. Nancy, Patrick, Dan, Sandy, Sherry. Saw Sherry last night at the game, too.
Oh, really?
She was saying how nice it was last night, and I walked by and said she was absolutely wrong. It was cold last night, Sherry. Brr. We had Dixie, Rosemary, Stacy, Laura Lee, Stacy, Jackie Sherry, Laura, Nathan Dudes, Pat, and Patrick back-to-back. How about that? And then Patrick. Patrick says human beans is his guess for the impossible
human beans.
So what beans did the Mexicans use as payment for goods and services?
I'm going to go with jumping beans. Mexican jumping beans. Wasn't that a thing?
It was. Probably completely racist. I don't know.
Oh,
probably
for
get
real?
shut down. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean,
maybe I should have Googled
probably
that
saying
first.
the Mexicans is racist. So, cocoa beans.
Oh,
that's what.
Well, that makes sense.
Our friends to the south used as payment for goods and services. In Mexico.
Oh, boom! It just
cocoa.
What
are you booming about over there?
Seed pods that have been inhabited by the larva of small... Oh, so Mexican jumping beans are a real thing. They're seed pods that have been inhabited by the larva of a small moth.
Larva.
Is it okay to eat a Mexican jumping bean?
Larva.
These are not food for people or animals. Deal with the Mexican jumping bean. Oh, I said it.
Oh. Are you hunting wabbits over there? Oh.
Just a Mexican jumping bean.
Oh. Let's
wow.
take a little bit of a break.
We got to.
We're kind of off on our commercial breaks a little
Okay.
bit. Let's hear from just a few of our sponsors. We won't take very long. It'll be okay. Let's hear from Falvey Lumber.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
If you like red, white, and blue from Tassel Ridge Winery, but prefer sweet white wines, try our Star Spangled White. Star Spangled White is a sweet white wine made entirely from Edelweiss grapes. Chill a bottle of Star Spangled White and sip it as you watch the sunset. Tassel Ridge Star Spangled White wine is available at about 350 retail outlets located all over Iowa. Look for the displays of Tassel Ridge wine where you shop. If the store doesn't offer Star Spangled White, ask the manager to get it for you.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru. Yes, get in there to Walker Drive-Thru. Check out that flavor of the week at Walker Drive-Thru. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor on Just Another Morning Show, and we thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. It's Neil and I. Hi, Neil.
Hi.
It's the Neil.
The Steve.
Hanging out here. Let's see here. By the way, tune into Skunk River Radio throughout the... We didn't plug that enough yesterday. I was in a cranky mood yesterday. We didn't talk about Skunk River Radio.
Steve was in a cranky mood about it. I was having, like, flashbacks to first air check in college, and was like, I'm not doing this ever again. I'm done.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's recap yesterday's radio experience.
Woo.
We were all psyched and ready to go. Yesterday was the big kind of official opening.
Yeah.
And it kind of turned into a train wreck.
Oh,
I mean, let's just be
boy.
real. It was a bit of a train wreck. From a technical standpoint, it was a train wreck.
Yeah.
We've worked out some of those issues today. So, yeah. But that's what had me cranky. And like you were saying, you kind of was starting to do the thing, and you kind of got in your own head a little bit.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Coming in here every morning doing this from day one, once you started Steve Shetler Media, within the first week, hey... You want to come on one day? And I was like, and it was like, whatever, it's just easy.
Yeah.
Just be me. But boy, once you put, and I think that's why I don't wear headphones to this day now. Because yesterday I'm putting them on.
You don't like hearing yourself?
Oh, I got to make sure it's very crisp and clear. And then I'm going down the road yesterday. Like, well, that sucked. That was over top. No, that's not what I wanted. I sound like an idiot. I can't do this anymore. And I was just like, I came back.
So you quit.
I came back.
You turned in your resignation.
I did. I came back in and sat back down. I'm like, no, I couldn't get out of my head. And yeah, I don't know. It was different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yesterday sucked all around for both of us. And we'll see what today brings.
Yeah. Technology and our brains, our human brains.
Well, and that's the thing. Probably. Even on the technological side, once you get your brain wrapped around that, then it just infuriates you, and then you're gone. Yesterday morning, I didn't know if we were even doing the show.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I'm wondering if I should just sneak out and if he'd even notice, Because I'm pretty sure there was stuff yesterday on the show that he asked me if Toothy was here yesterday. Yeah. He was.
Yesterday was a blank.
He was, and he shut down real quick. So poor little Tooth. He's probably never coming back. But yeah, no, technology stinks sometimes, and
yeah. It's okay though.
Again, and I
tried. I'm trying to cheer you up.
I know. I tried yesterday just a little bit, but I was like, I'm not going to get through. That's why this morning I'm like, just you know what? It's not going to happen overnight. And you said it. This did not happen overnight.
Yep.
So, Good
Yeah.
grief. There's still times, we have headaches every day of some
Sometimes we
Sometimes
can't
can't
even talk. Probably.
I think probably what I should do today when I go on this afternoon is just go on as, what could it be?
Probably.
Heasel.
As what?
Heasel the little weasel. I talk like this.
Okay. Heasel the weasel. I've never heard that one before.
I don't know where it came from.
Heasel.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you get a quick drink?
I would like I'd like to read this forecast.
We're going to get over to that forecast.
I'm ready.
Get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick 'em. Garden Gate bringing you this look at your forecast. And not with Gargamel, who created Smurfette. Which is mind-blowing, isn't it? That's just crazy. Mostly sunny skies today, high of 81. Very, very calm winds today. Gotta love it. Mostly clear tonight, low around 60. Tomorrow, that's when the heat kicks back in. Sunshine, 90 degrees. 50% chance of rain tomorrow night, though. Low of 66. And on Thursday, another chance of showers. Otherwise, partly sunny, 87 for a forecasted high. I say that because it could be 86, it could be 92. We don't know. The Garden Gate, though, they know everything because they've been there for over 28 years. So if you need anything like floral arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts, they got it. Go to the Garden Gate. Thank you.
Thanks, Cindy. CDD.
CDD.
Garden Gate on the east side of the square in Sigourney. Let's see here. We should probably do our community calendar up next and get some of that stuff out of the way. Garden Gate. Enchanted Events sponsors our community calendar.
Can I interrupt you? That was one thing yesterday that here on the show we get to just make fun of ourselves as we flub up a word,
Mhm.
We just sort of get through it or just make it funny. That's the other thing.
With
For
radio?
some reason with radio you just don't want that. And so you're like, ugh. How
you
want to
be perfect.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's good to know that you aren't perfect on the radio. It's good to keep some of those flub ups in. Enchanted Events south of Sigourney sponsors our community calendar. Whatever event you have, you might want to book it at Enchanted Events. Weddings, graduations, reunions, whatever you got coming up, get a hold of Mel and Chelsea. And on our calendar, let's see here. I think we've kind of been... there we go. There's the Kyoto Fun Days thing. Let's bring that up on the screen. That little fella with his little spin hat on top, he's going to be at Kyoto Fun Days.
He looks like somebody I know.
Not me, hopefully.
No, not you.
All right. Kyoto Fun Days coming up this Friday, Saturday. And that's at 11 a.m., the parade, and a whole lineup of fun stuff going on this weekend with Kyoto Fun Days. So check that out. We're going to be broadcasting, me and the McGuires, Andy and Aaron McGuire will be broadcasting the parade on Saturday. We're going to be set up right in front of the Kyoto Vet Clinic.
Cool.
Cody Branstead, one of my sponsors on Skunk River Radio and here on Steve Shuttler Media, is allowing us to set up in front of the Kyoto Veterinary Clinic. So look for us at the parade. We'll be live streaming it. Maybe watch it live, or if you're in the parade and you want to watch it again later on, you can do that. That'll be on Facebook and YouTube, our Kyoto Fun Day coverage. Also, sneaking right up here is the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, Sigourney has a big to-do for several days. Part of that is that wiffle ball tournament, Saturday, July 5th. Registration starts at noon. Play starts at 1:15 at the Legion Park. Right across, that's my hood.
Oh, your hood.
My neighborhood.
That's in my hood.
Yo, kids, what up? So that's for kids from anywhere from 8 to 12 and then 13 to 17. 6 people per team with at least 2 girls. Bats and balls will be provided. So maybe I'll shave that day, put a little spinner hat on like the guy from the Kyoto
there you go.
And I'll be like, "Hi, kids, can I play?"
And they'll be like, this creepy guy.
It's Creepy Steve.
Stranger danger. Pedo.
And then also on the calendar, I have a park story to tell, by the way.
Good.
Remind me later on. Coming up this Saturday, the Art on the Square, 56th annual Art on the Square in Oskaloosa from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Check that out. That's going to be a lot of fun. They've also got the Uplifting Puppet Company that's putting on a big, they're going to be part of the parade, putting on a presentation. And actually, we're going to have some folks from the Uplifting Puppet Company coming in on Thursday this week. So that should be a lot of fun. They have, they're in charge, if you've seen the lighted Christmas parade in Oskaloosa, they have those giant walking puppets.
Yeah, they're creepy.
So that'll be...
No, they are.
Make sure you say that on Thursday.
Well, no, they're cool, but they
when
are.
Our guest
they're
is here.
just like, I'm going to get you. That's what they sound like.
That's our. They talk slow on, what is it?
National Talk Slow Day. There you go.
Yeah. So that's our community calendar. What else we got going on? We're just going to throw this up once again. Just a reminder, tonight is Tuesday Night Tune-Up. We're live at the Oski Pizza Ranch. Safe will be talking with Kyle Harwood. So tune in, be there in person, get the buffet, get some pizza and some chicken, all the good stuff, all the fixins.
Oh, the fixins.
The fixins.
Especially the dessert.
And that's, those dessert pizzas. The Safe always just waits for like the cookie thing to come out.
Oh, they don't have that on Tuesday nights, by the way, folks. The chocolate chip dessert thing. Because if it comes out, Safe takes the whole thing.
Safe eats it all. He takes the whole cookie.
That's ridiculous.
He sees it as one cookie.
And then he gets mad at little girls for taking a slice of it.
Push that little boy down.
Yes.
Get away from my cookie.
Like, man.
Safe Crafty, your host. Kyle Harwood, our guest. And all the crew, the fine folks at the Oski Pizza Ranch.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hello, nurse. Tonight at the Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa. Let's see here. Coming up this week, we've got, of course, the Iowa Music Showcase Friday. Just below us at Barn Wired, we'll have my buddy Jeff Arendale playing some of his original tunes, Christian country type stuff with Jeff Arendale. Again, I've said this before, and I'll say it forever.
Oh.
Jeff's one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. Guaranteed.
Thanks.
I'm saying...
Looking forward to Friday.
One of.
Yep.
He ranks right up there. I'm not going to tell you how the rankings lay out, Neil.
No, I think we've already figured that out.
But Jeff Arendale, he's high on my list.
That's cool.
Of people in this world. Jeff Arendale, good guy, and he'll be there on Friday. Iowa Music Showcase. Be there in person. Watch it on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to it in podcast form. Jeff Arendale at Barn Wired this Friday for the showcase. Starts at 11:30 a.m. On Saturday, we've got the sports section live at Barn Wired in Sigourney. My man, AJ Johnson, is the host. AJ, it's just actually ran into AJ last night. He was in this past Saturday for his debut. He talked to the Keota softball girls this past Saturday morning. They spoke, they were pretty confident heading into last night's game against Sigourney. And I tell you what, last night's softball game, it was a doozy. It was a humdinger.
Really?
It was 0-0 going into the seventh inning.
What?
And Devin Smallwood for the Savages ended up hitting a 3-run homer.
Wow.
That led to the victory for Sigourney. But yeah, Keota hung tight.
Wow.
So they backed up their words. They made a super competitive game out of it last night. Sigourney got the win. AJ Johnson was there. He's our host for the sports section. And, the funny thing is, AJ and I, he's from Ottumwa. I'm from up here in Sigourney. And we're kind of combining people who we know. So he's going to be bringing in some people that he knows on the sports section. I'll be using the schools and the people that I'm familiar with. So it's a great combination here.
Yeah.
Great collaboration. AJ's a really super nice guy. And he also has a good relationship with a lot of kids and coaches around the area. Just last night, even, he was joking around. Some of the kids from Sigourney were joking around with him from seeing him at like football and basketball games and stuff. So AJ's a great guy to have around for the sports section. We appreciate him. Tune in Saturday morning. We'll have Sigourney High School baseball and Cardinal baseball, unless they cancel on me at the last second again. They're confirmed. We got those two baseball teams lined up for Saturday. Make sure you tune in. And then sports-wise, of course, last night we did that Sigourney win in baseball over Keota. We've got Pekin softball coming up Thursday night as Pekin takes on Highland. Saturday, along with the sports section Saturday morning, along with the Keota Fun Days Parade late Saturday morning, Josh Clubb and I will be heading to Iowa City.
Jeepers. Wow.
Saturday evening for more Pekin softball. In fact, Keota is also involved in that on Saturday. Wow. University of Iowa softball field. Pekin takes on Central City and also Keota. So 2 softball games. Saturday's busy here on Steve Shetler Media.
Well, I guess.
Do you want to do it? Did you want to do any of that stuff?
I was going to say, that's the worst of this, that you've got to be at everything.
I've cornered myself into having to be at everything.
Yeah, because we can't just split things amongst... because you know why?
Makes me stretch just thinking about it.
Right, we can't split things amongst computers, and I ain't about to try it. Ain't no way.
You'll get out in the middle of nowhere.
Can you imagine?
Be like, Steve, help.
Hey, check it out. We're not doing this one.
Help. Hey, we haven't done our birthdays yet. That's one thing we need to get to. Happy birthday. Hey, Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
Glug, 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 glug.
That stuff's not good when it's not ice cold. Ew. Birthdays! Brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers. She's your broker, owner, and realtor. She's not a realtor anymore. She used to be. Now she's a realtor. I guess.
Yeah, good catch.
Hey, no problem.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Realtor.
Right, realtor.
Realtor.
She's a realtor.
She's
a realtor. Doesn't that sound weird now, though? I'm sorry, Nikki. Realtor.
Dangerous. Realtor.
Yeah, real turd. 641-295-4142 to call realtor Nikki
What is the
Leathers.
past tense of being a realtoring? Did you get realtor?
Realtor. Yeah.
And I said again. Realtor. Anyway.
Birthdays. On the hometown side, Lori Rogers. Happy birthday to you. Robbie Robinson celebrating a birthday, along with both Steve's and my uncle, Bob Renner.
Yes.
The uncle we share and yet
Uncle
are
Bob.
not related. So figure it
Where
out.
are we?
Oh. Happy birthday to Daniel Johnson as well. And happy birthday to Sherry Henningsen, friend of mine. So celebrating a birthday
Sherry.
today. Huh?
Good old Sherry.
Yeah, good old Sherry. Happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic day. On the celebrity side of things, oh, look out. This is a big loaded one, I can tell already, because there's football great Dan Fouts, 74. He was a football player.
He played quarterback.
Sweet.
Who did he play for?
Screaming Eagles.
The San Diego Chargers.
Oh, yeah.
He always had a beard.
Did he?
If you know who Dan Fouts is, you probably know him from his beard.
Okay.
He's a bearded quarterback.
I do not know him.
Yeah.
Maxie Priest, 64. Reggae.
Maxie. Didn't he have like a pop hit of some sort at one point in time?
I don't remember.
Maxie Priest. What a name.
Well,
Maxie.
That's awful. Gina Gergen.
Gina Gergen.
Gina Gershon.
Maxie Priest.
63. She's an actress. Elizabeth Hurley, also an actress. 60. Bill Burr, actor and comedian. 57. Lee Brice, country singer. 46. Wow, I didn't have him that old yet. Tara Lipinski. Oh, Lipinski. I like
Lipinski.
that. Ice skater, 43. Don't know her. Model Kate Upton, 33. And Sasha Obama. Wow, what? Barack's kid is 24 years old now.
Yep.
Jeepers. Seems like just yesterday she was in the backyard of the White House hunting some Easter eggs.
Playing with the dog.
I'll tell you, they grow up so fast. Happy birthday to all those. And you, if your name wasn't read, well, it's not because we don't like you. It's just because we didn't have it. So we want you to have a halfway decent day along with these people who we hope have a great day.
Yeah. You make it a great day.
Thank you, Hometown Real Estate. Thanks, Nikki.
Thanks.
I didn't mean to call you a real turd. It just worked out. So I'm sorry.
Better than a fake one, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Real tur. I'm a fake tur. Oh boy! Yesterday, at this point, in
we were
time
like,
today,
"I'm outdone. See, you
we
gotta
were
go."
done like 20 minutes ago.
We gotta go. We're over.
Now we've got so much stuff left over.
I know.
We're taking our time today. I like it. Usually, this is our last break of the day. We'll wait for a few minutes on that. Let's get weird. Should we get weird?
That is weird.
Let's get weird. Again, I haven't had time to read through the
That
majority
makes it
of
even
stuff
better.
today. In weird news, men think they know the ideal body for guys, like what you think you should look like as a guy.
Oh, okay.
Women strongly disagree.
Really?
Now, guys believe. Here's what guys believe. They think that women dream about like a combination of Hugh Jackman's arms. Hugh is ripped. Justin Bieber's hair. The Biebs. Gerard Butler's face.
Oh, you know what? If I gotta watch another one of his movies, he is so hot.
Cristiano Ronaldo's legs. Whoever that is. Soccer player, maybe?
Legs? I didn't know legs were an issue now.
And David Gandy's torso. I have no idea who David Gandy is.
No one's gonna see my torso.
Yeah. You don't want to see this torso.
I mean, if you are seeing it, happy birthday to you.
And hello, nurse. Women, on the other hand, they voted with this. They're going with Prince Harry's ginger hair, so a redhead. James Corden's face, kind of the plump, used to be a late night guy. Patty McGinnis's arms. Who's Patty McGinnis?
I don't know.
Ben Cohen's dad strong torso again. I don't know who Ben Cohen is. And Jonathan Ross's legs again.
So I wonder if you put all these together. Oh, I bet you I'm trying to think in my head of the torso, the legs. So in other words, you put all that together. Hello.
Oh, it's
hello,
Neil
ladies.
Cratchit. Who knew?
Nobody.
Other stuff from the weird. This is the headline. Penguin poop may help cool Antarctica's climate.
Yes.
Scientists have discovered that penguin poop contributes to cloud formation in Antarctica, potentially influencing local climate. A study published found that ammonia from penguin poop, I just like saying that, poop, reacts with oceanic sulfur compounds to form aerosols, accelerating cloud development. Who cares? The penguin poop was all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
So
poop.
Penguin poop. Moving on. There was a runaway zebra in Kentucky.
Oh, no.
Of all places. You don't have to go on a safari to see a zebra. You just have to go to Kentucky, as a pet zebra named Ed is now back home. Oh, this is in Tennessee. My bad. I got my redneck states reversed there. Ed the zebra got loose. He was on the run for a week, galloping through neighborhoods and even dodging traffic on Interstate 24. They finally got him. I don't know if they gave him if they shot him with a tranquilizer or what, but then they strapped him up to a harness with a helicopter that picked him up and then took him back to where he needed to be. So
fun ride for
Ed the zebra, Tennessee.
I'm guessing it wasn't even a zebra. It was some punk.
donkey.
It was a punk kid that took some black paint to a white horse or something.
Yes. Spray painted donkey. See here, Japanese live streamer was arrested on June 2nd for violating nuisance prevention ordinance. On May 19th, he was seen wandering a residential area wearing women's underwear on his head and white gym uniform with red bloomers. This is a man. While streaming on the streamer Kick. Several viewers recognized the location, alerted the authorities, leading to his apprehension. So you can't have women's underwear on your head in Japan.
But can we here in America?
Probably. Put a pair on your head and walk down the street. See what happens. See if the Sigourney police get you. By the way, that reminds me. I got to tell my story.
Oh, yes.
So last night, I took my dogs out before bed, about 10 o'clock last night. The park was a lively place last night.
Oh, boy.
So I live across from the Legion Park. I took the dogs out to go to the bathroom. There's the Little League field was all lit up. Tons of people. And then a lot of noise. I mean, there must have been a really exciting Little League game going on at 10 o'clock at night.
They normally are.
So that was going on. There's a guy that shows up in the park late at night, and he swings on the swing set and sings at the top of his lungs. So that was happening last night. Yes. This is all at the same time. Loud game, the singing swinger. And then on top of that, 2 other people were in the park, and I could hear it sounded like an air pump or like an air hose type thing. And they were blowing up air mattresses.
In the park?
In the park at 10 o'clock at night.
What?
What were they doing?
What?
Were they? And they had like a little wagon. Were they
sleeping there?
Sleeping there? Are they homeless?
Were they there?
What's going on? Were they just camping in the park?
I don't think you're supposed to.
No. So anyway, that was all at 10 o'clock. Usually I walk out at 10 o'clock at night with my dogs, and it's just quiet, dark. It was not the case last night. Busy park at 10 o'clock last night.
Man.
Anyway.
We need to stop that singing swinger and ask him what's going on.
We have an opening coming up on the Iowa Music Showcase.
Oh.
Maybe we should do it from the park at 10 o'clock at night some night.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Air mattresses. What?
Air mattresses, potential homeless people, singing swingers, ball games. Crazy.
This is messed up.
Crazy. How about these metal monoliths? Metal monolith.
What?
That we've talked about before.
Oh.
We've talked about these. It's these metal. It's like a small wall or something.
Yeah.
It's like metal. These things are showing up in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And people just randomly run into them.
Yeah.
Like, where are these things coming from? All right. So a California couple hiking in the desert near Ridgecrest stumbled upon a mysterious metal monolith standing upright in a remote area, renewing interest in a wave of similar unexplained structures that have appeared around the world the last few years. It's described as a tall, reflective, and seamless metallic pillar. It was found by, again, this couple during a weekend hike. Photos they shared show the object firmly embedded in rocky terrain with no clear signs of how it arrived. So, explain that one.
Surely somebody...
How are these things getting stuck in the ground? Obviously, it didn't look like the ground had been tampered with, or, like somebody had dug a hole to place this metallic... I'd like to know what these things are made of.
Are they getting stuck in the ground, or are they coming out of the ground?
Oh, well...
I don't know.
If it was coming up out of the ground, I'm sure like you would see that.
I don't know.
But are they coming from... Now, this will sound ridiculous. Are they coming from space?
Right.
And just coming into the, planting itself into the earth? I mean, these things have been popping up. And, who would go to the trouble
right,
of making these things? And or how would they go about distributing them?
Right.
Putting them in completely random places, and then people just randomly finding them.
Yeah, I wonder how... Yeah, I'm with you. What are they made of? How big are they? Like, the weight of them, stuff like that.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm sure the government, they have to be running some tests on these things, right?
Well, I would hope, unless they're trying to hide it.
Yeah, or else it's the government.
Yeah.
Or it's aliens.
Yeah, what would you call that? What were they called?
Monolith. A metallic monolith. Yeah, it's kind of like a wall that just gets shoved into the earth. It's really weird. Weird stuff. Weird stuff.
Well, they're big.
Okay.
The one near Las Vegas a year ago, that's a pretty
big what?
I mean, if somebody was transporting these down the interstate, wouldn't somebody see, oh, there goes a monolith?
Right. Colorado homeowner, she's confused when she walked outside and had one in her yard. What?
Yeah.
This is weird.
That is weird. That's why we're doing weird news right now.
Okay, well, that makes sense because... Whew.
One final weird news story. A man in the UK was declared clinically dead for 45 minutes. Has reportedly made a full recovery. Now claims he vividly recalls watching his own death unfold.
Oh, no thank you.
He's 61, suffered a heart attack, was unresponsive for about an hour despite emergency medical efforts. Paramedics used a defibrillator and continued CPR before his pulse unexpectedly returned.
Oof. No thanks.
So, yeah. Near-death experience. I mean, he was dead. It wasn't near-death. He was dead.
But he claims he saw
said
it.
that he saw it all.
See, that is something I would not.
All right, so he saw flashing lights, hearing voices, and sensing a presence.
Really? Well,
though he insists he did not travel through a tunnel or encounter loved ones. So his case has drawn interest due to the rare length of time he was without a heartbeat and still managed to survive without reported brain damage.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
I wouldn't want to be in that situation and be watching, everybody in the room is like, well, time of death, blah, blah, blah. Because then you're going to have the one or two. I'm guessing one of my boys will be the first one to be like, I think he really is. Boom, boom, boom. People are going to take advantage of it, thinking I'm dead. Or me. I don't want to have to watch that.
All right.
Just saying.
All righty then.
It'll happen.
By the way, Jason Tremmel in the comments asking, did the singing swinger, was he good at singing? I'll tell you this, he's good at swinging. He's like it's a full-blown, full-bore swing going on. And a lot of it, I wouldn't...
You said he sang some, all over the place.
It can be anything from Nirvana to something else, something lighter than Nirvana. But some of it's at the top of his lungs, So I can't say if it's good or not.
Wow.
Especially since I was distracted by people with air mattresses and the ball game going on.
Good grief. Wow, and I thought my street was chaotic. Wow.
Let's take our last break. We still got files of law and disorder, some good news, a few other things coming up here on Just Another Morning Show. Yep, let me hit that button. Here we go. Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market for being our headliner here on Just Another Morning Show, and of course, Oski Dental, our studio sponsor. We're live and local on the square in Sigourney, Iowa, above Barn Wired. And we're going to be wrapping up the show here in just a little bit. Neil, how was the bathroom? Let's call you out.
It was quite well, thank you.
Let's call you out. You ran to the bathroom during the commercial break.
You did. You just called me out.
Everything
came
out all right?
That's one of the, everything came out fine. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. It's one of the things people don't understand, that we've been here and done this for so long.
3 months now.
Right. And going back into the 30 seconds doesn't sound like much time, but you'd be amazed once you get your mind.
What you can accomplish?
Yeah, you can. Man, it's crazy.
Cray.
Think what else I can do in 30 seconds.
It used to be you and I worked in live radio
right.
back when you had CDs.
Oh, yeah.
And so, you had a certain amount of time to do something, and then before you had to change out the next CD, before you had to hit play on the CD player. So, for the most part, songs are like 3 minutes.
Sure.
So if you had to go to the bathroom back in the day, everything now is computerized, so you don't need to worry about that. It'll just go to the next song and the next song and the next song. But back in the day, you had 3 minutes to get whatever you had accomplished.
Yep.
And then hit play on the next song. So we don't have that. We didn't have that luxury of computers back then. If you had to do something fairly serious.
Oh, yeah.
For a bathroom break.
You played a long song.
You played the longest song available.
Which
was Marty Stewart.
Yep.
High on a Mountaintop.
Yep, exactly.
There was about a 6-minute version.
Yep.
Of Marty Stewart, High on a Mountaintop, that if you ever heard that song on KBO, on that radio station, KBO,
you knew what one of us was doing.
You knew what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
If you had insider information, you knew what was happening.
I remember, because I was trying to think, but I'm pretty sure I do remember, if it was at least 40 seconds left,
you could get it done?
I could run. This was full on running. This wasn't like, I better get to the bathroom. It was like, and sorry, but when you rounded the corner, if the women's bathroom was first.
Yes.
So, yes. It was
if you were if you were there early in the morning or late at night, a bathroom's
care.
A bathroom.
Yeah. Don't even shut the door.
No.
Even if you're shaving in the morning.
Yeah.
Did you just wake up? Why, yes, I did.
Just freshening up for the day. Just got done eating your breakfast that you had in the... Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In some disorder, let's see here. I think this next one sounds more interesting.
Okay.
The headline on this story is Swiss ban... Let's see. The Swiss government has banned donkeys for herd protection in some sort of mountain range. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Swiss government has prohibited the use of donkeys to protect sheep and goat herds from wolf attacks in the Jura mountain region. Now, this decision follows the Federal Office for Food Safety and Veterinary Affairs ruling that keeping donkeys alone violates animal welfare laws as they require companionship to thrive. Well, why wouldn't you just get more donkeys?
Right.
Keeping a pair of donkeys, however, reduces the protective instinct. So they're more interested in being like, hey,
buddy,
donkey girl.
Do you want to just hang out?
Are donkeys all men?
No.
All right. So donkeys can be boys or girls. I didn't know the donkey world. You're up to speed on donkeys.
Really? Well...
So donkeys can be girls.
Are you sure? They got to
right.
reproduce somehow.
Well, yeah. I didn't know if like donkeys were just like a slow version of horses or something. So donkeys are obviously, that's obviously and evidently put together. Evidently, social and or they did it all for the nookie. I'm not sure which. Despite previous exemptions granted by the Canton of Jura, the practice has been deemed unworkable due to legal and practical concerns. So some farmers advocate for more flexible measures. The federal stance emphasizes adherence to blah, blah, blah.
So, okay.
Words.
So, moral of the story is one donkey is more protective of the herd.
Yeah. If you have a lone donkey.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just get distracted and they talk to
and
each other.
They're just like, no, they're just, yeah. Like, so, what did you do last night? And what does she say? How does a she donkey talk?
Hi.
It probably is. The male donkey talks a little.
Hi.
He talks like this, and she's just normal sounding, like a hot model or something. That'd be my luck. Hey,
hello,
baby.
I am from Switzerland. How does Switzerland people talk?
Sounds good to me. I'd like to meet you.
Oh, stop it, Don. Don the donkey.
Donk.
Yeah, the honky tonk badonkadonk. Let's go to the
Duh.
In the duh, and a wave of legislative activity. 8 U.S. states, including Florida, Tennessee, and Louisiana, have introduced bills targeting chemtrails. The trails left behind jets up in the air. These people that wrote this story are saying it's a debunked conspiracy theory alleging that aircraft release harmful chemicals in the atmosphere for purposes such as weather control or public manipulation. What are your thoughts on chemtrails?
I think it's the most dumb.
You think it's bogus?
Yes.
See, I think there might be a little bit of something to it.
Maybe there is, but you know what? I haven't found anything wrong yet, and I don't know. Here's my opinion, real quick, in a nutshell.
All right, give us to it in a nutshell.
If we worried so much about like real things, that like real matters and real issues in our world, other than the chemtrails, maybe we'd get somewhere. But no, we're always worried about the far-fetched things.
And the riots in Los Angeles. And
wow, what?
You're familiar? That's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. How dare they crack down on the illegal immigrants? Let's have a riot.
I'm just saying.
Mostly peaceful, of course. From all I've seen, it's mostly peaceful. Yeah. Looks really peaceful.
That did not have to take a turn like that.
Where did we go?
Yeah, I was just talking about chemtrails.
Chemtrails. That was our dust story.
Woo.
And
so
I don't have the good news today.
Do you walk out some days and think, plane, and like run back inside?
Chemtrails! The chemicals are coming down. I do. I go into my my hut that I have in the backyard. I go into the manhole.
Manhole.
Yeah. And I'm like, they're not going to get me
Yep.
today. Well, not today, chemtrails.
That's the problem. Singing Swinger, he's been hit by too many of them.
He's been snorting the chemtrails as they come down.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta roll with life. Maybe you'll get a hot model.
The whole singing swinger thing is probably going to come back to haunt us. It's probably like somebody that we actually know.
Come on up.
Yes, introduce yourself.
Please.
Singing swinger. Hey, we do have good news. It's posted on my Facebook page. It's sponsored by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, where Medicare is made easy. Give him a holla, 319-471-3328. Tell him Steve and Neil sent you.
Sweet.
He'll appreciate that. He'll smile just like that. It'll bring a smile to his face.
Huh.
Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance brings us our good news, which you can read. I'm not even going to tease you with it today.
Really? So that means like not even the intro music?
Well, I mean, that is some darn good intro music.
I just like hearing it.
Good news.
Good news.
I suppose that makes me happy.
You sound like somebody that you and I know.
Yes.
By the way, Patrick in the comments says he used to DJ in Oski, and when he had a desperate bathroom break situation, he would put on Meatloaf's "Paradise by the Dance Floor Light." So.
Oh yeah, there's another good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you could put on Guns N' Roses' "November Rain," "Stairway to Heaven."
Yep.
What's that? What's the one song?
That Arabic song? Arabic song, I mean.
Arabic?
Yeah. You said hoba. I just thought it was Arabic.
Haba deba deba. What was the name of that song?
What song are you thinking?
Well, I don't know because I can't pronounce it. And
well, I don't know
what's the name of a really long song?
Bach's Overture of the 12th Overture.
Yeah, it's not coming up. Anyway,
give me an era.
Not La Vida Loca, but some,
Give me an era at least so I can timeline it.
Maybe like a 70s song.
Inagata de Vida?
Yes!
That's it. Okay.
Or Mamita La Voca, is how I was trying to say. What was it?
Inagata de Vida.
Yeah, isn't that like super long?
Yeah.
So that song. If you had emergency poop situation, put on
we just kept
Inga La Vida La Voda.
We kept it quiet for so long.
A
But
poop
if you
song.
have emergency poop come up.
Yeah. In the Gata La Vida.
I don't even remember how it's really pronounced, but it's something like that. I'm probably getting slammed right now for mispronouncing it. I'm going to look it up.
Probably.
We're not going to weave until we know for sure how it is. I don't even know how I'm going to type it. Here. Inagata de Vida.
Yeah. How long is it? That's what she said.
It is. In-a-gata-da-vida.
In the La Vida Voca.
And it is. Let's see.
Is mine?
Mine? 17 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Wow. Man, that's like, dude, that is like not just emergency bathroom visit. That's bathroom shower.
Yeah.
And I
Take the dog for a walk
Yeah.
and run into weird people in the parks.
Right.
Type song.
Dude, that would have been fantastic to have a song that long. The stuff I could have got done.
Every once in a while, you need a 17-minute
Yeah.
song to get some 17-minute stuff done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get one last look at our forecast,
Okay.
shall we? Let's hit that. Whoop. Yep.
Garden Gate, bringing you the forecast as always. Looking today for mostly sunny skies and a high near 81. Winds pretty low today, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, low around 60. Sunny skies. I'm trying to hold back a burp and not wanting it to pop out. Sunny with a high near 90 tomorrow. 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night. Low of 66. 87 on your Thursday with a chance of showers possibly in the afternoon hours. Otherwise, partly sunny skies. There's a 50-50 chance of rain on Thursday. So, you know what that means? It could. It may not. I don't know. In a gata vida, baby. Thank you, Garden. Well, I guess.
Thanks, Frankie.
just
Hey,
like
coming
to
up tonight, be there at the Oski Pizza Ranch, or tune in on Steve Shetler Media, or listen to it in podcast form, or whatever. If you're a race fan, you like the local racing scene, check it out. It's Tuesday nights at Pizza Ranch in Oskaloosa, and Kyle Harwood is our guest. Safe Grafke is our host. Oski Pizza Ranch is the venue, so check that out coming up tonight. You gonna be there tonight, Neil?
I'm not positive on that, Steve.
Oh.
I'm really not yet. I didn't know anything. I know. I didn't. I love, again, parents that have went through this for years.
Parents just don't understand.
They don't. But, man, softball's got some weird scheduling. What are these double header things that just get thrown in the mix?
That's 2 games.
I know,
That's
but why
back to
just...
back.
Oh, it wasn't on the schedule.
Well, then don't go.
Well, you can't just not go.
You can.
It's called
You can.
supporting.
You can.
No, you support.
Well, you need to support all your friends at the Oski Pizza Ranch.
Well, I know, but hopefully they're
Support your local
understanding.
pizza ranch, Neil. That's why we don't have one in town anymore.
Wow. Well, this is probably true. You're right.
Yeah, I am. So I'll pick you up at 5:30.
We didn't.
I'll
let
see you
you
at
know.
5:30. No, I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you.
Well, I guess
Argue with
if
me.
there's going to be a hot one there, I might be with you.
There's plenty of hot pizza, plenty of hot chicken. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not, but anyway, let's get. Let's get.
Know. Wait.
What? What are we waiting for?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just said it to say it.
I just said it to say it.
Yeah. I hope you have a good day, Steve. Better than yesterday.
I plan on it. Hey, you can listen to me. I'm going to be on Skunk River Radio from now until noon. Neil, the Haze, will be on from noon to 6, unless he gets freaked out and runs away.
Buries my head in the sand.
Yeah. So check it out, Skunk River Radio. Country music from 1990 through 2010. SkunkRiverRadio.com. Download the app on the Apple Store, soon on Google Play. Get it on Alexa. Say, Alexa, listen to Skunk River Radio on TuneIn.
And in case you don't have the access to that app yet, honestly, go to the website. Just type it in, skunkriver.com. It's very simple.
SkunkRiverRadio.com.
It's actually really simple. Just click and you're done.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to find.
It isn't.
So, yeah. In-A-Gadda-Da Vida, baby. Don't you know that?